Good evening, Owls family. Hoot hoot. Sorry it's so late. Finally getting around again to do an update. Waiting for y'all to get to come in. He's he's doing as good as can be expected. He's hurting bad. Been having trouble with his blood pressure. Hey Dee Dee. Hey Amber. Hey Cheryl. Hey Angel. Hey Seahorse Dreams. Sorry for the late update. I'm just now getting around to get to do it. I finally got to go to sleep about 7:30 this morning. I slept to about 11:30 and been going ever since. Good evening, Nancy. Good evening, Tammy. I'm doing about as good as can be. I'm a whole lot better than what Junior's going through right now. He's hurting bad. But I'm making sure they're staying. I told him I do not want him in any pain whatsoever. He wakes up and every once in a while for just a little bit and goes back to sleep. I know he's hurting because yeah, it was a little over 4 hour surgery. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep some more tonight. Once I know that he's good and out, I'm going. I'm gonna pass out. I know that's what I'm gonna do. I gotta try to eat some more food. I've got dinner. I've just got to try to finish eating it. I had started to eat it for lunch, and then Junior woke up, and I totally forgot all about it. Hello, Tofu. Welcome in. Thank you, Tofu. We definitely can use them. Definitely can use them. Hey, Tamara. Welcome in. Thank you, because Junior, after this, Junior really needs it. I haven't talked to the surgeon yet, but he said surgery went fine. He was able to correct everything. I have not spoke to him in person yet because I don't know if we just didn't cross paths or that man had to go get sleep. Um, However, I did get a phone call today, and I wished I had a voice recorder on my phone. Yeah, the one who originally put the feeding tube in him admitted to it, which, he has no other choice but to admit to it because, well, the surgery proves that he done it. Um, oh, thank you, sister. Thank you, Tammy. Welcome in. Um, yeah, that was hard because he was supposed to go down at 3:30. They didn't come get him till about I think it was like 10:52 last night, and then surgery was finished wee hours of the morning this morning. Hello, Lady Ann. Welcome in. Um, Had a lot of phone calls to do today. Um, Put in for his medical records, all of them. Oh, I'm so tired, Sandra. I couldn't. I went for the last breathing treatment of the night a while ago. I couldn't pass a sobriety test if my life depended on it. I couldn't walk a straight line if my life depended on it. And so yeah, he's trying to say that he had the reason he didn't see his colon there is he has a rare looped colon, and I'm like going, do what? I'm gonna ask the surgeon. But yeah, I recycle cups, y'all. I did not go to Starbucks, believe me. Mm-mm. But the new crew of nurses are on for the night. They swap at 7. The nurse's assistant, absolute doll, went and made coffee, and I told her I've got a coffee cup over here. I wanted to recycle. She brings me 3 little coffees, and I told her, "Bless you, thank you so much." Starbucks is nasty. Starbucks is nasty, but I did have to buy one just plain black coffee. Um, so that's why I got this cup. I bought that 2 mornings ago. But you know, I can't stand Starbucks. But this is, I think, Boulder's. But I just wanted something. I just wanted some hot coffee because the water in the bathroom don't does not get that hot, and it doesn't make for good instant coffee if the water is not warm. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Hey, Janie. Yeah, that's fine, with me. I don't care about Starbucks. I just want hot coffee. And when I did go to get this cup a couple days ago, yeah, I just got black coffee and I added the half and half and the sugar myself. But other than that, I don't get. If I get a foo-foo coffee, I go to Dunkin' Donuts. But that's been a long time. But he's doing good. Yes, he was able to. All right, since there's enough people in, I will go into, because I can't remember if I went into description of what happened that caused this surgery to have to happen. Hoot hoot October Opal, welcome in. Okay, here's what happened because I can't remember if I told y'all what happened in the waiting for surgery video. When dude went to put his feeding tube in, and this was the last hospital stay. Apparently, he says he couldn't see it. I don't see how you couldn't when you got camera and everything in them. Hey, Birch, how you doing, Nick, darling? Hoot, hoot. How are you doing, dearling? What happened is the the feeding tube inside the stomach. It's a two-part thing. They have to put one part down in your stomach through your mouth. The second part goes through your abdomen. It's supposed to go from your abdomen straight into your stomach. This dude who says this is the first time this has ever happened in his career, but it could also be our luck too, because me and Junior's luck, yeah, if it can go foo bar, it will. Hey, Farrell, hoot hoot. All right, when they went to put the feeding tube through the abdomen, they went through the abdomen straight through his colon into his stomach. So, yeah, that's what took over 4 hours to fix. Because the surgeon had to go in. First, he went done laparoscopic with the camera to see just what all was going on and what all happened. Then, once he saw everything that was going on, he had to cut his whole colon in half and cut out the section that was completely punctured from one end to the other, straight across. And then he had to clean the area all up, make sure there was nothing, no dead part of the colon, and had to stitch it all the way around. And then he said he was thankful that the hole in the stomach was very tight and was secured. There was no infection, nothing from the bowel, thank God, nothing from his colon, got in. So he was able to use the same hole, but he made sure that it was, nothing wrong. And yeah, so apparently he's got an incision about this big, kind of close to his belly button, somewhere over there, and he readjusted where the feeding tubes at. I know it, Carla. I know it. Yeah, no sepsis. They were thankful that this was, if it wouldn't been for the home health nurse making me take him back to the ER because of low oxygen and low blood pressure, this would have not been found. And then it would have, he said there's a good chance it would have led to sepsis and something serious. Oh, thank you, Growing with Hudson. Thank you, darling. Thank you. But yeah, they've been, before the surgery, um, that surgeon, well, first he moved us to step down. He moved us to step down so he'd be took care of and watched better. And they were pumping him with antibiotics before the surgery, and he's still being pumped with antibiotics after surgery. Now, the one thing I'm worried about now is since the surgery, since he's been back in the room, his heart rate is running high and his blood pressure is running really high. Oh, I know it, Farrell. I know it. Yep, I know it. I know it. No, no. This is a, and I hate to use this term. This is a well, how you want to say it? And it scared me when he says it. He says he does this surgery like 4 times a day or better. And I'm thinking about, oh my God, all the other people. But he was telling me this is the first time this has ever happened to him in his career. And I'm like, well, yeah. And he's apologizing out the wazoo. He even told me, I apologize to both of y'all from the bottom of my heart. I did not mean for this to happen. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, little too late, little too late. Now that's a feeding tube through the nose. This is the actual feeding tube, the serious feeding tube. Yeah, it's supposed to be a reputable doctor. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, there's the feeding tube through the nose, which shouldn't be used for too long because infection can set in. Oh, I know he don't want to October open, but it's a little too late for that. And I asked him on the phone because I'm sitting there trying to have a smoke break. Thank gracious he timed that phone call good. Because that's the only thing that kept me from going wild. And I'm thinking, I asked him, I said, could you not see it? on x-rays. I said he had multiple x-rays and multiple CAT scans. And he said, now I could have seen it on the CAT scan, but I didn't know he had any. I'm not going. He said, but you cannot see it. Something about a looped colon. I've never heard of anything like that. So, yeah, it's a peg tube. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not going. Okay, whatever. I have no idea, Sandra. I have no clue. I know it, Nancy. I know it. I mean, they got cameras and everything. How could they not see it? But I've got a hold of the patient advocate. I was a little running late doing that. I've I went and filled out paperwork to get all his medical records. I called Social Security attorneys and also told them what's been going on. I told them I'm looking for a really good medical malpractice attorney, and they said they'd get on it. Let's see, who else have I? It's more like who have I not called? Oh, and then my owl necklace broke. I mean, I just, it's just a string that I strung it on broke, so I've got to get that fixed. I feel naked. Oh, believe me, the surgeon who done the surgery, before he done the surgery, he contacted the gas, gastro, and what, Farrell can tell you what those people call. He contacted them to let them know what happened and that he was going to fix their mistake. I'm like, oh, thank you. Yes, he was trying to do damage control, but it's not going to work. Yeah, it was his hands during during that procedure. Now there's the one thing the surgeon that fixed him was worried about. He says if he couldn't get a good spot into the stomach, he was going to have to unfortunately put some kind of feeding tube into the small intestine. I told him I'd really prefer to do the stomach and keep the intestines away from anything. Yep, yep, you are witnesses. Yep, I'll let them watch it. I don't care. Let them watch it. Ain't gonna do them no good because they can't crab walk out of this one. They cannot backtrack. They and didn't even check it. Yeah, I did not want the one in his little intestine, and that's what I told the doctor. I said, above all else, try to avoid that and the colostomy bag. And he said his main goal was no colostomy bag because he does not like them. He said that they are a massive risk for infection. Oh no, no, the surgeon that fixed him was not covering the other doctor's butt, not whatsoever. He told me exactly everything that he had saw and what was going on. So yeah. Hey Jennifer, how are you doing, darling? And see, Junior doesn't have a gallbladder, so yeah, that was going to be fun to try to work with the colostomy bag. So yeah. Oh, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry to hear that, Tamara. But yeah, no, this dude, he admits to all guilt. But right now, I've just got to worry about Junior's blood pressure and his heart rate. His blood pressure has been being really high, but I also know he is in massive pain. But I told him, I said, don't let him be in pain. I said, keep him medicated. Oh my God. I have heard of stuff like that happening before, Sandra. That's horrible. But yeah, no, the surgeon who fixed him, no, he was mad. He said it should have never happened. It should not have happened. Yes, because a colostomy bag is the last thing I need to have to take care of. Yeah, prayers are working. Yeah, gauze has been left in patients. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, it should have never happened. It's a simple surgery. Yes, he said that a colostomy bag could be reversed, but he prefers not to put them into anybody. He said there's always a higher risk with infection. Absolutely, Sandra, it's the truth. Now look, my grandmother. Now I get the numbers mixed up because it's been a while. I know she had, I think it was 4 strokes, no, 4 heart attacks, 3 strokes, 2 major battles of cancer, one in her neck where they took everything but the voice box, other one is they took a quarter of her lung out. Everything she done perfectly fine through. Survived it all. She came home. My step grandfather told her he didn't love her anymore and he couldn't take care of her. She willed herself to die a week later, no matter how much I begged her. My grandmother was a tough old bird. Hey, David, welcome into the update. Thank you so much. Hey, Mother, welcome into the update. How are you doing? But yeah, I'm sorry it's late tonight, but this was the one time I finally was able to just sit down and go, "Phew, I need to update everybody." Yeah, Yep, I am a tough old bird. Well, I'm kind of old, not quite old. I'm, how do you want to say it? I'm aging. I'm, uh, I'm like fine wine. I'm just getting better. Or no, no, my luck. It's probably some kind of whiskey, or I'm aging. Some kind of hard liquor. Yep, yep. Because I was her. I done her therapy for the stroke, and you couldn't really tell she had a stroke at all. She didn't use a cane or anything. Heart attack, you couldn't really even tell she had a heart attack. I don't know about gracefully, October Opal. I'm telling you, I'm feeling like this roller coaster ride I didn't sign up for. Hey, Gardening and Rayford, how are you doing, Perlio? Thank you so much. Yes, old Nans, they were able to go in and fix everything. Of course, he's butchered once again, but yeah, he's. I haven't seen the incision yet, but I was told it's like this long. It's somewhere on one side or the other of his belly button. Um, yeah. The last one I was starting to kind of get tired now. This morning at 7:30, I finally went to bed. Finally laid down over here on the couch and just passed out. Uh, the cleaning lady was worried about me. She said, I tried to let you know I was in here. She said, you didn't budge, and I was starting to worry. I said, no, 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 everybody's from all over the place. Wait, when did we get old? Yes, owls are very graceful. Yeah, I have become to embrace my inner honey badger. So yeah, yep, we're all long distance family. Yes, this is a miracle. This is an absolute miracle, and that's what the surgeon said. He said, "Be thankful this was caught while it was still." And he said, "I hate to say it this way." He said, "Be thankful this was caught still fresh." He said, "Most people, when this has happened, now," he said, "this is a rare case." Now he's been a surgeon for a long time, and he said that he is his only fourth case that he's had to correct. So he says it's very rare, but it does happen. Yeah, I love the owl family. They absolutely amazing. Yep, this is a recycle cup. Uh, the nurses, I'm telling you, have been epic. The nurses have been epic. Hold on a minute. Okay, he just moved his head. Hey, Gigi Deb, darling. Hey, Apple 9. Yep, he's okay. He's hurting bad, though. He is hurting. Yep, one big happy feral family. Yes, we are. Yes, she was. But yeah, the nurse's assistant, she went and fixed a pot of coffee. And I told her I had, because I try to recycle cups, because yeah, I broke down and bought a Starbucks. the other day, and I reused the cups. And she went and made a pot of coffee. Look, and brought me 3 little styrofoams of coffee so I wouldn't have to walk down the hallway to fill the cup up. Yes, there is lots of love, and that's how I want it to stay, and that's what makes my heart happy is because we're supposed to. Back in the day, everybody took care of one another, and I want it to be that way. Oh, yes, hold on. Yes, yes. Roz did go and get my packages. They were all there, y'all. They were all there. She said nothing was bothered. Looked like they were in the same spot where the people delivered them. And she also brought me dinner last night. Yeah, last night. A really, really good barbecue plate. So I had a pulled pork sandwich with slaw, some barbecue beans, uh, spaghetti, and a Coke. Yeah. Yes, that's awesome. Yeah, I love when the owls are hooting outside. Yes, Roz went and got everything and thankfully took it back to her house to keep it for safekeeping until we finally get out here, which I don't think is going to be anytime soon. Oh my God, Jilly! I have been worried to death about you. How have you been? Oh, Chili, I have missed you. I've been worried to death about you. Yes, you have been AWOL. Thank you so much. Yeah, he doesn't quite look as much like Arlo now as he did, but this man's been through hell and he's still alive. Oh, Gigi Deb, thank you. Yeah, we have a lot of registered nurses in the Owls family. No, he has not been awake. He has not been awake. He's been awake for a little bit, but it was mostly to cry and moan. I'm trying not to cry, y'all. I've been trying to keep him at least medicated out of pain for the first day or so. He was crying, and I mean big tears, and that's not him. He knew I explained what was going on before he had the surgery. He's in so much pain. Yeah, I noticed you had to get a new channel. Oh, thank you. I love you also, Deb, Gigi Deb. Yeah, I'm trying not to cry, y'all. Today I have broke down quite a few times and went to crying. Quite a few. And I'm like, what, I'm getting too tired and I need to, you know, pull my britches up and cinch them down some more. Oh, he loves you too, Gigi Deb. Yes, it's killing me this 3 weeks. No, no, it works. It does work, but yeah, I can't get into the hospital with no knives. I am trying my best to keep everybody updated best I can. No, I'm not gonna bust out crying now. I'll have everybody crying. And they also put the knife under the bed for when women were having given birth to cut the pain as well. Yeah, believe me, I've cried enough today. I'm good. I don't want to get dehydrated. But yeah, he's woke up long enough to cry and moan from he moved, and yeah, and I'm not going to look, y'all. Come on, got to figure out. We got to. I want to keep him medicated. I could do that. That might work. I'll cry for you. Thank you, Chili. We don't want dehydrated tears. Same Hill Hospital, Methodist University in Memphis. But yeah, that's what I was thinking, Cheryl. Now, I could have, if they wouldn't have denied me guest tray, I could have got a metal knife. I could have got a metal knife that way. I try to be tough. Sometimes I break down. But yeah, the knife under the bed cuts the pain, supposedly. I mean, my grandmother would do it. Everybody I've known older people that I've known, they've always done it. It's shank. No, we're not in jail. We're in the hospital. Yeah, we're not in jail. We're in the hospital. Can't do no shanking. But I sure felt like it, let me tell you. Oh, interesting, Julie. Yes, it does feel like jail here at times. Yes, it does. Especially the 8 o'clock lockdown. You can't go outside to have a smoke after 8 p.m. and I won't be able to sneak back out until a little before 7 a.m. Yep, not in prison, but feels like it. Actually, the way they're butchering poor Junior, it feels more like a concentration camp. 'Cause I mean, my God, they cut open his neck all on the left side, and now they've had to cut open his abdomen. And no, I swear, no, no, no more. That man has been tortured enough. That or get a hold of a scalpel. I try to be tough. I try my best. Because to be honest, that's all I've known all my life. I didn't have it easy as a child because my mother pretty much had me as for her little personal sharecropper. And I was the one that had to grow up fast because I had to babysit my sister and my half brother. So, yeah. Well, the way they're cutting him open and everything, it's beginning to feel like a concentration camp. No, no, there's a backstory. There is a backstory why his name, why we tease and call him Arlo or Junior. You could see older. There was a live stream 2 years ago when he had broke his right. He had double broke his right heel bone, and it was Jilly's fault. It was Jilly's fault because the Owls wanted to see, Junior. So I lean or I get him to come over, and Jilly's the one that screamed out or typed out, "It's Arlo Guthrie Jr." Junior is almost, well, back before all of this, and I never even noticed it until Jilly said something. He was pretty much a twin for Arlo Guthrie Jr. Oh my God, we love you. Oh, Janie, I probably would have smacked him. I really would have. All right, Janie, you take care, and I hope. I see. Yeah, I saw about that. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, I've heard of those before, Chili. I have. But yeah, no, no, his name is definitely not Arlo or Junior. Yeah, it was Jilly that started that one, and well, Junior, well, there for a while it was Arlo. Some was calling him Arlo. Some of the owls were calling him Junior, and then it finally migrated to Junior. But it was Jilly that started the Arlo Guthrie. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Deborah. I am so sorry to hear that. But virtual hugs back, Jamie. Virtual hugs back, darling. But yeah, it gets even better about the story about our Junior over here. Oh no, he gets better. Now, I hadn't really paid attention, and I love to listen to Arnold Gusser Jr. sing, especially the oh, what is it, the train they called yeah, the train song. My mind's gone, y'all. I am so. And City of New Orleans. Love that Arnold Guthrie Jr. song. Love it. After that night of what Jilly said, the City of New Orleans Amtrak train comes every night and every morning behind our property. the property butts up there on the railroad. And I just busted out laughing. I lost it. Yep, city of New Orleans. Oh, believe me, I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm gonna talk for a little bit longer. I'm gonna finish eating, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed. I'm gonna watch Junior for a while. No, uh, if you see that video, if you see that live stream about his uh broke foot, um, yeah, he used to be. Now he looks a little rougher because of all this heart stuff that's been going on. But yeah, no, not the long black train. It's silver train. City of New Orleans is silver, because it's Amtrak. Oh, thank you, Janie. Prayers for you and your husband. Oh, thank you, Mother. He is a cutie. A handful, let me tell you. I do. I do have a pocket knife, but not to come to the hospital because it had to go through metal detectors and everything, and I don't want to throw my I have to throw my pocket knife in the garbage can. Or no, they won't hold it for you. Oh, but yeah, usually if we want to get technical, when I'm out and about, I have a pocket knife on me. I have a sheath knife and usually a 9 mil. So yeah, I'm weaponized. You heading out October, Opal? Good night, October Opal. Hoot hoot, darling. But yep, so far he's still alive, but we're fighting to keep his blood pressure somewhat stable, and his heart rate has been high, real high. Been trying to keep it down. No, I don't play. Oh, okay, dearling, you get some rest, and I'll definitely call you. I promise. You have a good day tomorrow, darling. Love you dearly. Yes, I'm a heat packing mama. No, listen, at a girl prepping, you don't ever have to apologize. I know people have to work. I know people have lives. I understand. I am thankful for crap, y'all. Hold on a minute. I'll be back. Oh. Yes, ma'am. Can you send somebody in his blood pressure monitor's going on? All right, thank you so much. All right, sorry, y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all to pray that his blood pressure can get stable. Something's got to give. Um, let me see who all I'm in. Hey, KP Heathen, welcome into the update. Oh, Lord, Mother, you've been busy. Oh, 11 children. Lord. No, it's not yeah, it's probably from the pain. It's 163 over 99. We've been trying to keep it down, but yeah, he can't. They're not going to use the feeding tube for at least 3 days to make sure everything's okay and it doesn't get inflamed. There's no infection, anything like that. So most of a good part of his blood pressure meds he cannot have yet. So man, it's touch and go. It really is. Hey Virginia, darling, welcome into the update. Oh, thank you, mother. Thank you. Okay, Apple 9, you take care, and we will see you soon. Hey, Carol. Hey, Carol, and I didn't realize you snuck money in the bag that had the smokes in it. Thank you. Thank you. I just found it this morning. Yep, this morning. TPN. You're gonna have to break that down. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much. Amen. Thank you. Yes, his kidneys, believe me, that man has no problem peeing whatsoever. They're giving him something, dextrose in an IV bag. Oh, I'm not worried about that, Carol. Throwing it in the bag is perfectly fine, darling. Yeah, it's some kind of dextrose something. But they cannot use the feeding tube yet because he wants to make absolute sure that everything is perfect before we even try to put anything through the feeding tube or through the colon. So, but yeah, uh, here comes the nurse. Oh, I know it. I know it's some kind of something. I don't know what it is. But as for food, he cannot have any actual food. They're actually giving him calories, I think what it is. Yeah, but he can't have actual food because they don't want nothing passing through the colon because he had to cut the colon in half and then restitch it. Uh, so they want to be extremely careful with it. And I'm all for it because I don't want him to go back in. Oh my God, I don't think he'll make it if they go back in. But yeah, only thing they're giving them is through the IV bags. That's all I knew. And lots of antibiotics. And of course, he's allergic to morphine because he gets mean. He gets mean on morphine and will go to pulling things out. So he's on Dilaudid shots. It broke. Um, the string. I knew it was going to because I fixed it a while back. I knew I was. I've got the pendant. I've got all the beads and everything. The worst part is the backpack that I have over here with my instant coffee and everything. I had the string to fix it in there. Um, but yeah, when I was getting ready to I had to bring him to the hospital, I dumped the backpack out to fill it with other stuff. No, the pendant didn't break. It's just it's waxed black cord. So after a while it wears out. And believe me, I never took the owl necklace off, so it's been it's been on me for quite a while. It was probably needing a break. But yeah, he gets mean and he'll start pulling his IVs and stuff out. I learned that one when we were here last April for the dissection. So yeah, I told him no morphine, no morphine. But thankfully he's on Dilaudid, and I know that works. I just don't need him getting addicted to it. But he's probably not going to be on it that long. But yeah, all I got to do is just restring it, and yeah, I can fix it when I get home whenever I get time to. But yeah, I need to repaint it, touch it up. I think I'm gonna put a little more space in between the top of the pendant and the beads. But I probably wore it out. I probably wore the whole pendant out being in the hospital. But other than that, he's doing good. He's sleeping. Oh, come on, cut this thing off. Um, but yeah, she just got on, so I'm gonna be patient. Have to bite someone. Okay, Tammy, you take care and you have a great night. No, they're just now starting switching shifts and everything, so she's already been to see Junior and do all of his stuff, but she's way at the other end of the hall. Yes, I did not want him to go home either. It was too early for him to go. His blood pressure alarm, his blood pressure is, uh, hold on a minute. That's what I'm worried about is his blood pressure. It's his blood pressure alarm. It's 163 over 99. 163 over 99. Hey, Red Road, welcome into the update. He'll be here soon. Yeah, he's extra fragile right now. He's more than fragile. He's extra fragile. But thankfully he's knocked out. Or he probably would have been going wild by now. Because, oh God, he hates the IV alarm and stuff. If some, yeah, I know it's way too high, but most of his meds do not come in liquid form at all. And the only way to get them in them is powdering them up through the feeding tube. And well, that's not going to be used until it's checked and everything for at least a couple more days. But yeah, we know it's way too high. But now we have some other patients down the way here that think they need to be waited on constantly. That's probably where she's at. He's gone to snoring, so I know he's out. And it makes me happy to hear him snore. Now I've got to be careful because listening to him snore will knock my butt out. So I know here after a while, after I eat, um, I'm gonna go out like a light listening to him snore. I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful he made it through that surgery because that was dangerous. I'm still not out of the woods yet, but I'm just I'm worried about the blood pressure and man, his heart rate got dangerous today. It got up to 138. It could, the antibiotics definitely could cause the higher blood pressure, but we're not getting to use all his blood pressure meds, only getting to use one of them and another one that I don't know much about. But yeah, I'm just be glad when we get him back on his regimen of blood pressure medicine. But yeah, see, we gotta see. There's always a catch 22. We got to keep his blood pressure lower than that because we don't want the massive stents that he has to blow. Higher blood pressure can cause his stents to blow. Oh, you're welcome, Angie. Thank you for coming in. And we will see you again here soon. I don't know when. But yeah, I'm going to make sure that at least for the first 1 to 2 days, he's going to be kept medicated because he's already let me know that he's in massive pain by looking at me crying and moaning, and that's no, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Yeah, I know what you mean, Seahorse Dreams. I know what you mean. I have to be careful because I can't tell you how many times he has put me out cold snoring. And I mean, faster than anything. There's been a lot of times when I went out and didn't even know I fell asleep because, I was listening to him. Yep, it's like a siren. He snores me to sleep. I'm gonna get off here because one, I'm gonna go find where the nurse is. Two, I know that alarm's probably bugging the daylights out of y'all. Three, I need to get some more to eat in me. I've got food. I got food. So, oh man, me and these lights. I got food, so don't worry about me not eating today. I know I've got to get some sleep because when I came back from last breathing treatment, I did push the call button. You didn't hear me in the background? To sleep. But yeah, when I was coming back from the breathing treatment, you would have thought I was drunk. I couldn't have walked a straight line if I wanted to. Thank you, Red Road. I'm fixing to get off here. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Please keep Junior in your prayers. I'm doing good. I'm worried about Junior. Thank you, Mother. Thank you so much. Oh no, he's got the hiccups. And that hurts him so bad. All right, I'm gonna get off here, go get him took care of. I love y'all dearly. Thank y'all so much. The Owls family are amazing. I don't know what I've done to be blessed with all of y'all. Y'all take care. Remember, tell those that you love them, because you never know. You never know. I will try to update tomorrow or the next day. It depends on, information coming in. And oh, believe me, I'm gonna sleep like a rock over here on this little couch. Everyone, take care. Like I said, I'll update as soon as I can with information. I'm just worried to death about him. He's got to make it through, no matter what. Jilly, you don't know how happy I am to see you back. I've been worried to death about you. Thank you so much, Virginia. Thank you all. Y'all are true blessings and never, ever not realize that. Y'all are true blessings and y'all are miracles. Everyone, take care. Know that I love and appreciate, well, we both do, love and appreciate y'all more than you know. Tell everybody you love them. Love y'all. Hoot hoot. I'll see y'all soon.